It's Week 15 of the NFL. And we've got the Wizards' lengthy corner. He's now up to a 60-tackle season following his last performance. It's the Wizards and the Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes, I've made them on the channel in the playlist.
Matchup in store, as it'll be the Wizards of Louisville taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors, Louisville, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And he'll go down.
All right, here we go, folks.
Start at the 25-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week.
Anthony Richardson.
3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with,
If
right?
you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the
They hand it off to Taylor, and he gets drilled in the backfield and an injury as Trevor Middleton comes out.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hands it off again. No, it's a fake. And Richardson kept it on the quarterback keeper, and he got the first down. 15 yards on the.
He does it himself. Picks up 15. Also picks up the first down.
Here we go. Move to 19.
In motion goes the tight end.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Taylor.
That's just not fair, and now room to run. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 102 yards.
Got to watch out for Taylor, that's for sure, and also got to watch out for Richardson. The last time these two teams met,
They've seen an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
last time these two teams met, the Colts had all kinds of trouble. But that was in Louisville.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
The keeper again for Richardson. But a flag is down, and I believe we got a holding on the offense. Has to be. Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended.
That'll back him up.
Quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They go to the ground again.
Give it to Taylor, and Taylor is
He's
stuffed.
going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
But you look at this defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
This is such a good unit until he passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch.
Richardson in trouble. Richardson goes down. The sack is there. Young was the man that got in there.
Losing 10 on the sack.
Come on.
Lead to a 3rd and long.
3rd and long. You know they're going to have to keep it here.
Richardson to throw.
Richardson in trouble, and he goes down, and the fumble recovered by the Colts. But a heck of a loss there. 4th down and 34.
1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know
And
who
here
usually
comes
recovers it?
Ed-
The guy
Edwin
missed his block
Barwin.
and let his quarterback get hit.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap.
Here we go now.
One is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent.
D'Angelo Morgan ran into some people. He tried to get out, but he did not.
He's an asset to have in any offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Morgan in there for the injured Derrick Henry.
He'll look to throw.
Barwin throws incomplete. Hit us, he threw at the release, and no.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Taking a shot for Dell here.
Incomplete. And they're going for it.
There's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Going for it on 4th and 4.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
And Barwin keeps it. He gets the first down. So a good gamble there by Coach Simpson.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st down.
And he'll work down inside the 45. Now a 2nd and 6.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
So here we go. That's the end of the first quarter. No score here in Indianapolis.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good.
Barwin saw nothing there. He had to do what he had to do.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Morgan. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hustle.
They'll look to throw here.
Incomplete, broken up. Battle was there. What a play. 3rd down and 3. Morgan going to touch it. Morgan did not get there. 4th and inches.
Be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
4th and inches, and they're going for it here again.
That's a big day.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and sneak.
And he got it.
And he's
Barwin gets the first down.
Before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
Morgan gets there,
He's down to the 2-yard
and Payne comes out.
Stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last
Here we
play.
go.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Ready.
And they'll run again.
No, Morgan got stifled on that one.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Incomplete. He tried to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
With points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating.
And there you have it. Fairbairn has the field goal, 3 points.
And get 6s instead of 3s.
So what a drive.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this.
What a drive for the Wizards. Ends up in 3 points. But hey, 3 points are better than coming with nothing.
Let's end it with a kick, right? PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they will regular them down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Here comes Richardson.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Give it to Taylor. Taylor goes backwards, a loss of a yard.
This first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
27-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
Richardson throws, incomplete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No, check, Panthers.
Hands it off again to Taylor. Taylor's going to get a lot of running room there. Finally gets something.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Richardson.
Richardson's going to run it again. Richardson. What a run by Richardson. He's been lighting them up. 55 yards for the Colts. On the ground.
Now Richardson.
Richardson throws incomplete. 2nd down and 10. He's 0 for 2 today.
Offense was moving it a little bit, back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Incomplete again. 3rd and 10.
And this one incomplete as well.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Intercepted.
He was trying to get it to Ridley.
Intercepted. What an interception. Let's take a look at that again if they're going to show the replay here. Let's look at it. Deron Johnson.
He sits right on where the yard to gain marker is. Knows it's going to be a route around that distance.
Right there.
Makes his right
Interception.
press on the football and makes a terrific play.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Webster.
That's Webster. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Takedown! Oh, what a catch by takedown!
And mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 3. They're going to look to throw. And just shedding him off there. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching, offense.
No. Deion Webster gets caught for the illegal touching.
They have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Flush to his right.
Barwood's in for the score.
Touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Wizards will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fairbairn, the kick is up, and it is good. 10-0. Wizards at the half, and they do get the football back to start this second half.
They only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Timeout called. 11 seconds left.
Guys, in this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now
And here comes the field goal unit on to try to get some points here.
For one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Kick is up. It is good.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. It comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say for the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there.
Here we go.
Bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got through.
And that's going to be it for the first half. 10-3 our score.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Spend the medium pass. I don't think they're going to be running this.
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward.
Morgan gets a gain of only a yard there.
And quickly, they get to the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Farley with a great catch.
And it's complete.
Dante Farley.
Before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on first down. Morgan. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on first down.
The man they call X, Xavier Hutchinson. And X gets a great play there. His first catch of the game.
They came out with an
Coming back from injury.
Start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there.
Here we go, folks. The pitch to Morgan. D'Angelo Morgan. 9 rushes, 39 yards for D'Angelo Morgan.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Incomplete, bounced off.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of the ball here. No panic in his eyes. Is that throwing right? Tried to put the quarterback's hand. That's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
4th down
It'll be a gain of 5, but they do
at the
keep
2-yard line.
And now it's 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the
They're going for it on 4th
Can
down.
this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to wedge his way in there.
And no, did not get it, so the Colts hold him.
They try
The Colts hold him.
push. He doesn't get in. And his Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing.
Tried to go for it there. Couldn't do it. They did it the last couple of times and was successful.
Second and 4.
Second and 4.
Trap alert!
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll take this forward only up.
Jonathan Taylor, 8 rushes, 30 yards.
For the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes,
Ready?
really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option.
And he did not get it.
Tackled about 2 yards shy of the line. To
3rd
gain.
and short, he didn't get it, and they're going to have to punt it here.
Down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The punting unit's coming on, and here we go.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Louisville offense back out now.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going.
Here
So
we go
what needs
now.
to change?
Morgan
I think a lot of the guys
in the
will go back
backfield.
and review, so to speak.
Farwin hands it to Morgan.
Everyone has
Morgan.
something assigned to how
What a
they
juke by Morgan.
Okay, what did we
Nice
use
thin-handed
as
juke.
for us during this game? Try and
Got a
get
gain
back
of
some
4
those
out of that.
plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Forced out to his left.
Oh, no, he threw it.
It's incomplete.
Illegal forward pass.
He was still behind
Illegal
the
forward
line.
pass.
They let that one go.
Offense.
And that is going to be 3rd down and 10.
That one, he got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's
4th down and 9.
line of scrimmage, he's
Well, they're going to go for it or not.
is clearly over the line.
Coach Simpson.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays. Back now here on EA Sports.
And they're going for it, folks.
Ready to rock and roll.
Once again, they're going for it.
Quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Incomplete. Should not have done that. Should not have done that.
Doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. The toss here completed to Pittman.
Couldn't wrap him up. Good gravy.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Couple of gambles, folks. Should not have gambled that 4th down play, but successful the first couple of times. Thought we'd do it again.
1st down, Richardson.
Pressure applied, and
Richardson goes down. He's sacked. 2nd down and 15 now for the Colts.
33-yard line.
Let's go now.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Richardson looking to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Richardson hands it off. No, he's looking. Richardson in trouble to throw. Incomplete. So what do the Colts do here? Do they go for it?
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield,
And they're
but
going to kick a
nothing
field
working
goal
in the
here.
secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Kick is up. It is perfect.
Bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take for 3, but I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been
Oh, they're going for the hands team. They thought the Colts were going to go for the onside kick.
hoping maybe on defense.
This one right here will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Now all that the
Set to take over on offense.
they got to chew up some clock here.
Clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go.
D'Angelo Morgan. Look at Morgan go, fighting for the yards.
But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays plays. They're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback.
Morgan breaks the tackle. He breaks the... No, my goodness, what a run by D'Angelo Morgan.
Before he takes it inside the 40. 87 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up the throw.
Webster with the catch. 2-minute warning.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16.
Come on, set. Ready?
Up the middle they go. It's
That's got to be a face mask.
quickly here as he stops right around the
Personal
13.
foul. Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
Set.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Another run on 2nd down. Try to cover up. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to leave.
And Morgan doesn't get there.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Fairbairn's kick is good. So 13-6. The Wizards down, or excuse me, the Wizards up by a touchdown.
Though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach.
Here we go, folks.
Okay? Being able to hold them
He
to a
takes it,
field
he
goal
fields it.
means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So Richardson and the Colts now down 13-6, a minute 38 to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
And that there was not good.
Richardson to throw it.
Oh, my goodness. Secondary buckling under here.
Now Richardson.
Intercepted. Game is over. He fumbled the football, but it's out of bounds.
So possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think...
So a great game here for the Wizards as they hold on to win it 13.
They gave up the football.
Agreed.
They hold on to winning here to the Wizards 13-6. My goodness, what a game.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
So remember, the Titans were beating the Jacksonville Jaguars by a count of 9-0. I'm not sure if that actually stands or not.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Charles Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So for Louisville, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
So we're back to 500 at 7-7. The thing is, though, is did the Jacksonville Jaguars lose the game against the Titans? That is the question we're asking ourselves here. We ask ourselves that question. Going to be taking on Baltimore next. One injury to report. Green's out for 4 weeks with ribs. Dislocated ankle. Henry was out for a couple, but D'Angelo Morgan was really great in that game. Pants the week against the Ravens. And you see it right there. The Jags did come back to win that one, 8-6. Take a look at the playoff picture. Do we still have the Wizards are still in there, or still out, if you will. They need to win these 2 games outright. We need to win these next 2 games. The one against the, actually, we need to win the next 3 games. It's going to be a hard, nip, and tough one, folks. I do appreciate you watching. If you're new, scratch the claw marks in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Come to the Whoop Pack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.